Hi, welcome to Case Study Analysis of Loss-Making Company American Axle Part 2. So in Part 1, we looked at like overall what American Axle does. We looked at the historical income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and finally we were coming to a conclusion as to how much the free cash flow it generates. So let's look at it again. So here, if you add the free cash flow for 2018, 19, and 20, so if we add, so this is the 3 years, right? So if you see 2018, 19, and 20. So here, let's do that exercise again so that you're clear. 2018, 2019, and 2020. So if you go down here, uh, for 2018, the free cash flow was 771 million. 2019, 559. 2020, 454. So let's go back here. So you can write here, let's say type 771, 559, and 454, right? So so this is, so let's do it like this: 2018, 2019, 2020. And so these were the operating cash flows. So here again, if you do the math here, add all these three, so they almost generated 1.78 billion dollars operating cash, and they had to pay back. So they had to invest back 524, 433, 215. So if you do the math here, they had to reinvest 1172. Now if you so the way you can calculate the free cash is you do this minus this. This is just approximation. So the free cash flow last 3 years, right? So the last 3 years they generated that much. Now obviously if you divide it by 3, so it's almost about $200 million free cash flow, right? So free cash flow per year. So it is like last 3 years. If you look at the average, they were able to generate $200 million per year. That means the company is free to either pay back their debt or use it as anything else. And then also we saw the fact that they were selling at $1 billion. So think about a business that generates $200 million free cash and that's selling for 201 billion. So even if it's able to do that for 5 years, you'll be able to recover your investment in 5 years. Pretty good. But again, we saw like at the beginning that the moat of the business economics are not that great, but it's still a bargain compared to the price it's selling. So it's okay. So even if you value the business 10 times free cash flows, if you 10 times free cash flow is about 200 million into 10 is $2 billion you're valuing, and it's selling for $1 billion. So it's like a bargain. You can buy it for, if you're thinking long term, and it's okay investment. So that's what. So just thought to give a little overview of how to analyze a loss making business, and how to value it. Again, in order to make an investment decision, one also has to consider more detailed analysis of other financial statements before one decides. But this is just to give an overview of how to go about and look at different things. So hope you found this video useful. So again, if you have any questions, please email me. My email is uh, d_minashi at yahoo.com. So hope you found it useful, and thanks.